It's noon, and I'm finna go to bed. I've been up all night. I wasn't coding, vibe coding. I wasn't working. I was getting my family ready to take a road trip. So my family is out on the road, getting ready to pull into Arizona. Hold on, let me call my mom back. My mom called me. I didn't hear her call. Put that ringer on. Hey, mom. Destination? Um, like you want to go sit down there over there? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, Mama, I ain't getting no sleep last night. I was helping Rye out. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm down. I'm good with that. Give me some. Give me if you could. I don't want nothing, no ribs or nothing. I just want some of their chicken. All right. Well, yeah, that and then I was gonna say some ice, mom. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, thank you, mom. I'm gonna send it to you. All right. Thank you, mom. Love you in a minute. All right. Let me hurry up and show y'all this because I didn't plan on get on here that long, but I'm staying consistent with this because in the near future, this is going to be the way that we build some trust with one another. So what I wanted to show y'all today is as that looks like for me is I have a features flag, and then for me when I chat with Claude, I'm inside of a chat. What ends up taking place is as I'm chatting with it and all that good stuff, it'll give me an HTML over here on the right side. And I'm able to click through it and all that good stuff to become familiar with what that looks like. In the instructions, you have to do something like this. And I may just leave these instructions down below. All right. So first it starts off with, the ticket handoff to build the agent. Okay, cool. Let's say, um, let's see. Let's see here. All right, flow map. A clickable prototype, not a diagram. Two sign-off gates. Delvante signs off by doing, not reading. Every ticket that touches what an end user sees or does must pass two gates before ship. Gate 1, clickable prototype at design time before it becomes ready. So up here, we define what ready means. Ready, a build agent may start this now, unattended, and ship to main is what ready means. So whatever coding is ready means that my autonomous agent, as you can see up here, I have some autonomy logic up in here. You see what I'm saying? My autonomous agent will read the markdown file that it receives every single time I'm on my phone and I'm talking to the chat. We're vibing out. We come to an agreement, or not come to an agreement, but I'm letting you know exactly what I want. Is going to clarify some questions with me. Now that I got it down to a T, how I want this feature to operate, to look, to feel, the back end, the front end. Now is going to write a markdown file, send it to an agent that's on routine, and whenever it's marked ready, that build agent may start it now unattended and ship to main. That's why it takes so much time going through the architect process with the chat. You see what I'm saying? I'm spending a lot more time inside chat getting things together, brainstorming with it than I do in Claude Code, because Claude Code is just going to run by itself. You see what I'm saying? And then a lot of you guys say, okay, well, what happens when it doesn't do what I want it to be done? I have a simple on and off switch, but I'm not going to get into that today because I just wanted to be quick about these things. So let's say what takes place is for that replit fill, where you able to chat, get the prototype or that preview first before you deploy it. That goes into a bit of what I was just discussing too about that on and off switch. We got gate one. It's a clickable prototype at design time. Clickable prototype at design time before ready. The architect builds a self-contained clickable HTML mockup of the whole flow. Real buttons, Delvante compress with the states wired to simulate loading, success, error, empty, unauthorized using fake/sample data. He opens it and actually clicks through it as if he were the end user. Alongside it, explain the flow like Delvante is an eighth grader. That specific, like Delvante is an eighth grader, that one right there saves me a whole bunch of headache. Like I said in the title, I do not know code. So for all of the people that's out there programming, that's kudos to you. That's what's up. You know code for real. It's not something that you're just trying to slap together. But for me, I didn't know code, and I'm not finna wait until I know code. Instead, I'm gonna use this powerful tool. I'm gonna pay for it. Now I'm gonna do everything I can, and it's going to teach me on the way. That's the reason why I have it explain everything to me as if I'm an eighth grader. If you ever are looking to build out something and you just don't understand what it's asking you, instead of reading it over and over and over again and all that stuff, tell it to explain it to you as if you're an eighth grader. That helps out a whole lot. It's going to put things in plain words. Everything is going to make sense. You see what I'm saying? So that right there is very powerful. And then it goes on to say, only after Delvante clicks through and approves the field does the ticket get the ready label. Take the time here. This is where design problems get caught before a line of real code exists. Do not rush to ready. And then we have a second gate. As if that gate one wasn't enough, we have a second gate to make sure we have less of Claude code writing up the wrong code and pushing the wrong things to main. Let's go over gate two. It says real preview before production. This is after build, before end users. You see, so this is after Claude writes it up and before it actually gets pushed to where our end users will be using it. It says the build agent must deploy the finished feature to a private preview URL, not live for end users. With the real backend and Delvante clicks the real thing, only after Delvante approves the live preview does it get promoted to production. No feature reaches end users without passing through this preview click-through. Every ticket's acceptance criteria must state verified by Delvante on preview before promotion to prod, otherwise known as production. So that is one of my wins for today. Just setting up those instructions within the chat. So this, to be clear, this is a project in chat. Go here to the left side, top left corner, chat. This is a project within chat where I'm building these things out. I'm taking it one chat at a time, discussing certain things, and as you can see, chat loves to take things one thing. You see how concise this response from the AI is. I don't want 3, 4, 5 different paragraphs from the AI. You see what I'm saying? I'm sitting here hours at a time coding and figuring things out, trying to make sure we don't miss nothing breaks on this program, especially if it's a big program. You see what I'm saying? Especially if you're spending a lot of money on API calls. The last thing I need to be doing is, while I'm trying to brainstorm and figure this stuff out, is read 2 books just because Claude Chat wanna write a whole lot. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. Go ahead and what I did was I put it up in instructions. I tell it just like this: how to talk to me. Max 2 to 3 sentence per answer, even on deep topics. Concise and direct. No 4 to 5 paragraph walls. Explain new over technical things like I'm in 8th grade. That's simple. Keep it that simple. This is my favorite line right here. One topic at a time when teaching. Wait for next before continuing. Ask before assuming. Use tappable options for choices instead of long questions. This right here keeps it really a true vibe instead of me having to, read through everything and all this other stuff. Get straight to the point. And that's exactly what it's going to do. Then we go, okay, now we got straight to the point. We vibe out, we talk to each other, we brainstorm each other. I tell you yay, nay. Once I get the yay, go ahead and push it to the autonomous builder. Autonomous builder over here in code on routine, my boy. You know what I'm saying? On routine, my boy. You feel me? I got him paused right now because I'm finna go to sleep. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, y'all you gotta become a little more wise on how we using this Claude. You gotta be wise about the usage, man. Just because Fable 5 came out, man, don't mean that you gotta use it for every damn thing, man. And then whenever you are using Fable 5, man, make sure you're using it to its best efficiency. Ask Claude, go ahead and talk about the plan that you got with Claude, and then ask it like, okay, how can I use all of Claude's features, chat, co-work, code, and all these sub features within each of these features to the best of my abilities, to the best of its abilities? You'll get so much further. You feel me? You go get so much further than looking at the next person on YouTube like myself and listening to us tell you what to do. Have it tell you how to go about using it. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all do that, but for the people that don't and they just stuck on using Claude like you in kindergarten, I don't know what y'all doing, assuming that there's still people out here using it like it's open AI. You feel me? Like it's Chat GPT. You feel me? Because Claude is so much more powerful. But anyways, aside from that, I just wanted to show y'all this. You see what I'm saying? So we gonna exit that out. You know what I mean? We're gonna close my plan right here. You see what I'm saying? But one plan that I wanted to show y'all right now is number 26. It builds your customers their own separate storefront next door. So right now, getting ready to simplify it down to where it's a truly a SaaS product. Where we getting ready to create sub accounts and things of that nature. Bear with me just a moment. Let me see some. Let me see some. Let me see some. Let me see some. Yeah. necessary, real necessary. All right. All right. Thank you for your patience, man. I had to go use the restroom real quick. But yeah, man. So getting ready to get into it. Let me tell you like this. So right now, I had a private back office packed with all my tools, my AI voice assistant, which is, a lot of people out there building out Jarvis and stuff. I got my own Jarvis. It's called Masterworker. I went over that a little bit. So I have the voice assistant, I got the context, I got the pipeline, I have my founder dashboard where I can control, have a level of control over the entire application, what member is doing what, who has access to what, this, that, and the other, whole bunch of stuff. But the catch was that my customers' rooms are built inside the same office suite. And this is a part of it breaking things down to me as if I'm an eighth grader, because when it was telling me, yo, we gotta fix this, at first I'm like, I thought I fixed it already. What do you mean I gotta fix it? Like number 26, I keep seeing this number 26. It's number 26, which is, it says number 26 because that's the 26 ticket that we're getting ready, that we wrote. So I'm like, okay, man, I thought I already fixed 26. I thought I addressed it already. But once it broke it down to me in the eighth grade term, gave me the illustration, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, let's make sure this gets done. I see what I have been doing wasn't exactly addressing this. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to give all of, people that purchase the business in a box, or people that purchase just the credit help, or not even purchase, because we also have that level of something that's not being charged. The foundational users, where they're not paying anything. You see, so even for them, they're going to have their own account and their own usage, and basically like their, it's a level of things that they have access to that's on this platform. You know what I mean? And the way that it reads is, as it says that, um, for me, my private tools stay truly mine. It never gets loaded on a customer's page. That's white labeling, and you can hand a partner the storefront without handing them the keys to my back office. And then for our customers' pages or my partners' pages, it gets lighter and cleaner. So that means better code. Only your guys' own things are going to be loading onto your pages, not mine included, you know? So therefore you have a level of customization on the things that come along with this platform. So like your AI voice assistant is not going to be my voice assistant. It's going to be your voice assistant. Your contacts isn't going to be my contacts. They're going to be your contacts, your pipelines, your dashboard, not mine. Before, it was all of it conclusive, but you guys didn't see it clearly. So now we're going to clean it up to where it's truly separate. And I'm glad that I was able to get this some clarification on this ticket right here, because I'm looking forward to it doing so. Then we're going to get into, further, where you guys have your own web address, you guys have your own brand colors, the pay to unlock. So if you guys are selling the services, whether it's credit, insurance, business structuring, business funding, whatever the case may be, where your customers will have a level of tiers. If they just want the credit, then excuse me, if they just want the credit, then they can just get the credit. Not everybody wants to, become a lender and do business funding for people. Not everybody wants to become an insurance agent and an insurance producer. So where they need the whole entire platform, you have to charge them for the whole entire platform, or where the case may be. So again, what I'm doing right now is setting it up to where the features, we can pay to unlock offers. They'll see what's available, what we do, and then they'll be able to choose, like, oh, you know what, I do want access to that, let me see. And they try to unlock it, it's locked. Oh man, how much they want for it? Okay, let me make this payment because I do want that. Obviously, if they started from the free, then they understand the level of, they was able to build some trust. They started with the free tier, they seen what was possible, and they like it, they don't like it, whatever the case. Maybe we get their feedback. But if they're going to upgrade and use the program, then they'll be able to click on something, because they want it, and then it naturally it gives them that offer for them to make the payment and so forth. you know so in other words, we're going to put locked display cases and price tags inside of the customer, your guys' storefronts, and then you guys will be totally separate from me and my private office. You're gonna have your own private office, your own box. And I got my business in the box, you got your own business in the box. But we're still going to take care of the back end. I'm still going to be able to see the things on the back end. My team will still be able to offer the concierge services, make sure I'm able to, have access to the things that is necessary for me to have access to. So that's pretty exciting. Again, I've been up all night. I'm not too sure if you can see that I'm delirious, or I'm talking the way that I'm talking, but just wanted to make sure I tapped in today, because I didn't want to go a day without, or another day. I don't think I got on here yesterday. I did more with the kids yesterday, and then went into making sure that my wife was straight last night. So I'm glad that I was able to do that, because oftentimes I sit right here and I laser focus on these things with Claude and all that good stuff. So I'm glad that I was able to do that for my kids and wife last night. Now I'm getting ready to go to bed. It's 1 in the afternoon. I ain't been to sleep last night. I gotta spend some time with Jehovah, did what I needed to do. Now I'm getting ready to go to bed. And I'm hoping that if you've seen this, you was able to take some good stuff from it. If not, one day you will see it. And I'm hoping that you guys were able to take some good stuff from it. For all of my future members, I'll holla at y'all later.